Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. This is Brennan Lee with thebrennanlee.com and Sport of Consciousness and Skill Worldwide, founded by Peter Ralston. Hey, you're here again. Maybe. In this video, I want to talk to you about, I got a question. I want to talk to you about religion. And somebody asked me, like, well, how do I get more conscious? I feel like religion is holding me back. Basically, another, like, what do I do question. You want to do consciousness work, but religion is holding you back. So thank you for the question. Here come some thoughts from my perspective on that matter. First thing I noticed about, or one of the first things to consider about your letter there is I want you to consider that you may have, and people often do, have a story about their past and or stories and explanations about why they do things. You know, for example, if I'm interested in consciousness work, but then I keep going back to religion, I might say, well, why do I keep doing this if it's something I don't want to do? I might enter into a question like, why do I keep doing this thing that I say I don't want to do? And then I might come up with a reason or an explanation for why. Now, this is very natural and normal, but I would like you to consider that the reason and whatever you make up, whatever you say about why you're doing what you're doing is not why you're doing it. That is what you say about it and is what you think about why you're doing the thing. But as we can see, if you keep doing the thing, even though you say you don't want to do it and you have your reasons why you keep doing it, then there's something missing there if you keep doing it and you actually do want to stop. Do you see how that can you make that connection? Because whatever reason for whatever you're doing, whatever reason that you have, if you keep doing it, then that is not the reason you're doing it. Otherwise, you would just simply stop doing that. You see how that works? You see, so then there's more going on than just what you think and what you say about and or your story. Like in the case of, in this case, it's like, well, my parents brought me into religion at a young age. Good, that's an explanation. But that doesn't stop the behavior if it's something you want to stop, and you don't have to. I don't care if you do religion or not. All right? So that's first thing I want you to consider. So second thing is basically, if I want to get more conscious, I feel like religion is holding me back. I understand that. They're stuck in a religious belief system. Now, the religion is holding you back from consciousness work. You could live in a world where that's the case, and that's fine. And I want to invite you to, if you hold that religion is holding you back, consider that you do not need to change anything, and you don't even need to stop your religion in order for you to become more conscious. They're not, I was going to say they're not antithetical. However, I'm just considering if I do consciousness work, it's sort of in the opposite direction of religion if religion is held as a belief system, which, as far as I can tell, that's what religion is. It is believing. It is a system of beliefs about the way the world works. There's some cosmology and somebody's got it all figured out. And then they make a book about it, and then people read the book and believe what's in the book, and they take it on faith. You see, so religion seems to be all about faith-based thinking. Now, how can you be religious and then still be becoming more conscious? Well, you can leave the religion alone, let it be there, and you can question what it is. You can get curious about it. What is religion? What exactly is religion? Not like what do you hear about religion, what do you think about religion, but what is religion? What do you perceive religion to be, and then what is it? See, and then you can start getting curious. So I do not see having a religion as needing to stand in the way of becoming conscious. You simply let it be there and get conscious anyway. And it just might happen that in your journey of becoming more conscious, you may discover some things that you hadn't discovered before, say about religion or about anything else. See? And then, okay, so there's that possibility. And then you might have, I don't know. Still feeling like when you're trying to become conscious, this could occur, that the religion, you keep coming up with the same answer. Well, I don't know what you would have. It's God's will or something like that. Oh, what's the meaning of the universe? It's God's will. What's the meaning of the universe? It's God's will. And then you're trapped in that. Well, if you're trapped in that, acknowledge that you really think that's what's true. Say, if it's God's will. But I don't. Otherwise, just let it go. That doesn't mean it has to go away forever. But if you're working to become more conscious, you're contemplating. Okay, religion. Now, can you recall being a baby? Did you have religion at that time? Probably not. You see, religion is something you learned. It's something you were taught. It's not inherent in the human experience. Religion is an invention. You see, so you can set it aside. All right, yes, I have all these religious beliefs. Okay, good. There's a bunch of beliefs. You can set those aside, contemplate, bring them back later. Hey, what are you going to miss? What are you going to lose? What could you lose? See? So there's some stuff for you. I don't really know what else to say other than, there is the possibility, and this would perhaps come across a little more harsh, is like, dude, just get over it. It's religion. People do religion all over the place. Stop doing it. Get conscious. Or not. See, you don't need to believe in something. You can actually experience something. You don't need to have a belief inform you about what's true. That's believing something about what's already true, you see? You believe about. And belief is always a thought masquerading as what's true, but it's never true. A belief itself is inherently false. Because it's not the thing itself. And it never will be, because it's a belief about the thing. Do you see how that works? So it may be useful to confront that. Now I have seen some people with some very entrenched beliefs. So be gentle on yourself. In the act of confrontation, it can throw them for a loop. It can kind of if their self is built upon a really rigid belief system that is linked into their core sense of like who they are in a very strong way, proceed with caution, gently but firmly, move in the direction of confronting that. Otherwise, just let it alone. Okay, you don't need to. I would just invite you to move in that direction because it seems more honest and more real and more forthright. But you do as you will. Okay? So that's what I have for you. If religion's getting in the way, don't let it do that. And continue anyway. Set it aside. You can still contemplate. You can still be curious about things. You can still have you will have thoughts and belief systems. You will have a whole self mind acting as you contemplate anyway, and we live within perception. You see this whole perceptive experience. This is all going on. So hey, add a little religion in there, no problem. You just don't have to confuse it with what's ultimately true, that's all. And stay curious. Hope this has been useful and valuable. Brendan Lee with theBrendanLee.com and Supportive Consciousness and Skill Worldwide. If you want to get serious, please check the links in the description. If you want to be less serious, I have a free video course. More serious, buy a video course. Otherwise, you can hire me to work with you one-on-one or come join me for a workshop here at the center. So there you go. That's my pitch. Thank you very much. I'll catch you later. Bye.